My heart is where the Hebrew home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the Hebrew home. Hebrew home, Hebrew home. Good morning, Hebrew home. My heart is where the Hebrew home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the Hebrew home.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Hebrew home. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a good day. Again, we have another beautiful day outside. Yes, looking forward to that. Yes, look out your window. Those of you who can make it outside, things are getting better. Every day looks like things are getting better. So yes, stay strong and good times are coming. Really looking forward to that. Actually, to mention, I'm going to be going to a place called Mohawk Mountain House in New Paltz soon. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's a vacation place in New Paltz. So how many of you have ever been to a Mohawk Mountain House? I believe I've seen some commercials about it actually on TV. It's a very prestige place. But yes, I'm looking forward to going out and, you know, just being outside. Yeah, so why don't we start off today with, excuse me, our menus, a very important thing, our food menus, yeah? We'll start off with today's menu. For lunch, hot dog on a roll, baked beans and sauerkraut. For dessert, pineapples. Alternate entries, roast chicken, dark meat. Alternate starch, egg barley. Alternate vegetable, mixed vegetables. Alternate dessert, Jell-O. Yes, I told you I love Jell-O, right? Alternate sandwich, chicken salad on rye. What are we having for dinner? Soup, tomato, couscous. Yes, the entree, fish and chips. I happen to love fish and chips. Yes, you know, I'm from down under, Australia. I've told many of you that's where I'm born. Many of you don't know that about me. That's my secret about me. So, excuse me. Yes, I'm from down under. Melbourne, actually. And we have a lot of fish and chips there. Yes, so fish and chips, cucumber dill salad. Yes, so that's for our entree. Our dessert, coffee ice cream. That sounds good. Alternate entree, vegetable burger. Alternate starch, rice. Alternate vegetable, carrots. Alternate dessert, peaches. And alternate sandwich, alternate sandwich is tuna salad on rye. How does that sound for you? Sounds good to me. Our kosher menu for today is soup. Our soup is split pea. Entree, beef and cranberry stew. Yes, that sounds good to me. Sauteed potatoes and peas. Dessert, pineapples. Alternate entree, sangria chicken. That sounds interesting. Alternate starch, herb risotto. Alternate vegetable, roasted butternut squash. Alternate dessert, Jell-O. And our alternate sandwich is chicken salad on rye. For dinner, what are we going to have? Soup. The soup is minestrone. Am I pronouncing that right? Vegetable. Our entree is vegetable quiche. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but vegetable quiche, sauteed broccoli, and cauliflower. For dessert, ice cream. Coffee ice cream, yes. Alternate entree, piccata flounder. Alternate starch, mashed potatoes. Alternate vegetables, steamed carrots. Alternate dessert, peaches. Alternate sandwich, tuna salad on rye. Yes, enjoy that. And yes. So, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's in a good mood and things are going good. So, today I thought about talking about different music from around the world and different foods from around the world. And maybe I'll include a little bit about dance. I got to tell you, I know nothing about dancing, but throughout my years, I've been watching people dance, so maybe I can try and explain it a little bit. So yes, what do you think about that? Showing different foods of different countries, yes. And let's see. Why don't I start off by playing my accordion theme song for today? Yes. Here we go. All right, I hope you can hear me fine. Give me one sec. Yes. Okay, here we go. Yes, I hope you enjoy that. That's a theme song I made at the Hebrew home, so I call it my theme song. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go straight into showing some music and food, explaining some of the food from around the world. Yeah, so I just got a reminder here. Let's see some of the basic foods. I'm going to start off by playing a song. And then I have some photos here. Yes, Allison can focus in on it. But let's see, I think I'm going to start playing the song, a Greek song. Yes, I want to go into some Greek music. Show some of the foods from Greece. How many of you have been to Greece? I've traveled quite a lot, and I've never traveled to Greece. That's one place I would love to go. Yes, Athens and all those great places. I think it'll be Athens, Italy, those places I've never been. But yes, you know what? I'm gonna play a Greek song, and this is a typical Greek song that's played at weddings. Yes, and it's called, what's the name of it is, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, Tikanis, I'm not even sure what it exactly means, but this is what it sounds like, and this is played a lot at weddings, and usually they would have a clarinet and drums and accordion or whatever instruments they have is, the bouzouki is a big instrument in it. Yes, how many of you know what the bouzouki is? It's a guitar of the guitar family, a long wooden piece, kind of guitar with 4 strings on it. Yes, and it's one of the most famous instruments in Greek music. But here's what it sounds like on the accordion. So it's kind of an oriental feel to it. Here we go. Yeah, so that was kind of a Oriental flavor, yes. As I said, the bouzouki usually plays the melody, or they do have the accordion in it, which is great. I have done some Greek gigs. What's a Greek neighborhood in New York? How many of you know Astoria? How many have you been to Astoria? Yes, that's a big Greek neighborhood. I remember years ago there used to be a place called Grecian Cave on Steinway Street. Maybe some of you have been there. It's no longer around, but yes, I remember it was an amazing place. They had food and live music. And their tradition is at weddings and parties and when there's music. How do I explain this? Let's see. So as the music is playing, they're having a good time, and they'll get up and just throw plates on the floor. It's kind of a tradition to them, breaking plates. So you may have seen that on TV. Yes. So what's one of the foods that I like from from Greece? If we can focus in, Allison, on this. Yes, so that's a gyro. Yes, what is it? It's a pita bread with lettuce, tomato, and Tiyazaki sauce. You can see the Tiyazaki sauce, if I'm pronouncing that right. What is Tiyazaki sauce? I believe it's some kind of cucumber sauce with garlic and onions and a bunch of good stuff. But yes, that's one of the fast foods that I like from Greece. And there's tons of gyros and souvlaki's in Astoria that you can get. What's another? I don't have pictures of that one, but some other great Greek food is moussaka. How many of you know what moussaka is? Moussaka is baked potatoes baked in the oven with eggs and minced meat, hamburger meat, and cheese and eggs. So it's a heavy dish, yes. And what else? Yes, that's just to give you a taste of some of the Greek foods. Yes, and they have amazing desserts. Yes. Actually, in Astoria, they have some great Greek bakeries. Yes, many of you may have been to them. I forgot what's the name of it. Can't recall the name. But yes, that's an idea of some Greek music and Greek food. Let's see, what country should we go to now? Let me pick. All right, here we go. One that I'm sure many of you know. Falafel. If we can, I'll go straight into the food if we can focus on that. The falafel, yes. The famous falafel. This is fast food, yes. Falafel, many times you can have it as a platter or in a bread, kind of like a pita bread. Yes, and almost looks like just like the gyro or the souvlaki. But the falafel is, it's not meat. Yes, and I wouldn't mind eating a falafel. So yes, that's one of the famous fast food in Jewish foods. Let's see. Why don't I play a Jewish song? I know so many. You know, I've told many of you I play in a ton of klezmer bands, which you can check out on YouTube. Yale Strom and Hot Pastrami. Yes, actually I've had them come here years ago to do a concert. But here's a Jewish song. Let's see. Should we do a typical wedding song? Tzena Tzena. Here we go. So that was a Jewish song called Tzena Tzena. And since there's so many different styles in the Jewish music, well, as there is all over the world, each country has their own many styles. I want to do one more Jewish song, which is a little different. Erev Shoshanin. It's a slow ballad. Let's see. I know Judith, she's always asking me for this song. So Judith, I hope you're watching. This is for you and everyone else. Erev Shoshanin. I hope you enjoy that. All right, so that was some Jewish music. We got a taste of the falafel, which I wouldn't mind tasting. But yes, what are some other famous Jewish foods? There's so many. I'm just trying to think. Latkes, yes, latkes. How many of you like latkes? I love the potatoes, yes, latkes. There's so many different foods. All right, let's go to another country. Let's see what I'm going to pick now. Let's see. All right. Okay, here's something. I mean, the food's not that different, but something, a different place from the Balkans, Albania. Yes, Albanian food. This is, they call it Chevape. It's kind of a hamburger meat. As you see, it's rolled up like sausages. This is a famous dish from Albania, yes, Chevape. And this red ivar, it's eggplant with peppers and a bunch of other good stuff. You can see the onions on the side. And then they have a French feta cheese. Yes. White cheese, French feta cheese or Bulgarian cheese, or what, they use a bunch of different white cheeses. And as you see, the bread, pita bread on the side. So yes, I've actually had Albanian food in the Bronx. Yes, actually years ago, because I used to do a lot of the Balkan gigs, not no more, but the Balkan countries, Albania, Romania, Serbia, a bunch of them. But yes, that's one of the famous dish in Albania. And what's a neighborhood in New York that has a lot of Albanians living around? In the Bronx. Yes, around Arthur Avenue. Yes, I believe it's close to 3rd Avenue. So there's a lot of Albanians who live there and restaurants. Yeah, so this you'll find a lot of restaurants with this food. Actually, I've played years ago. I've played a bunch of Albanian weddings, and they get pretty wild. So I've played. They have it in the hall, but the party actually starts outside. Yes, with a big dance. So I just want to explain that to you 1 second. Everyone gathers outside the family to celebrate. And what's the dance like? Which I'm going to play for you. It's called Shote Mashallah. It's kind of a Mediterranean feel to it. They'll use a dumbag and clarinet. But what's the dance like? Yes, know nothing about dancing, but what I've seen is many of the family members would gather outside before going into the hall, and they would actually dance. Sometimes they would even close off the street. They would, certain permits were needed, and they would close off the street and have a big dance in the street. And what I've seen sometimes, they've stopped doing that now, but they would dance. Let me try and make a fool of myself and try and give you a sample of what the dance is like. So everyone outside is outside, and they form a big circle, holding hands, and inside that circle of family members. So the dance is, I don't know the exact steps, but it just goes around. I know I'm making a fool of myself right now, but so it's a big, around the whole block, it's just going round and round with friends, and inside the circle the family members. And some of them, what's that dance like? There's no holding hands, but it's kind of, the women are doing this. No, the women are doing something like this. Don't mind me, I have no idea what I'm doing. And the men, sometimes they have like a handkerchief, and they're dancing around, and sometimes they even put it on fire. You'll see it on fire, which, they stopped doing that in New York. But yes, in the custom, that was the dance. So it'll go on for about half hour. So why don't I give you a simple, fast, we're running out of time here. Why don't I give you a fast sample of what it sounds like? And remember, usually they use the clarinet, accordion, drums, dumbag. What's the dumbag? Real fast. It's a small drum that you just play percussion on it. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, so that dance will go on forever and ever outside. They would sometimes arrive 1 hour before the hole opens up. Yeah, so I hope you got a little taste of that. I hope you enjoyed our show today. Be well, and till next time, see you again. Take care of yourself.
Find where you belong. My heart is where the Hebrew home is.